Cheyenne story I'll pitch to him. Her knee thing last year, she took us through the deal walking up 18 at University Ridge, and she finally spilled the beans. Did you know something was wrong?
Actually, no. The truth is, her mom spilled the beans about a week before state. I think it was a week, or maybe it was a couple days before sectionals. I can't remember what day exactly it was, but it was right at the end of the season, and she said, "Don't tell Cheyenne, because Cheyenne does not want you to know." But I was disappointed after, so I didn't say anything. Just moved on with state last year with her. She didn't know that I knew, and then I did spill the beans to the reporter for the Gazette, and then he went and started interviewing her, and she's like, "How do you know about my knee?" And I said, "Oh, I knew, but I only knew, like, I think it was maybe sectionals and state is when I knew." And so it kind of upset me a little bit because, you know, I was a little bit on her a little bit last year because her freshman year, she was worse last year than she was her freshman year. So I was like, come on, what's going on? You know, and I was trying almost every angle, but the reason she was struggling is because of that knee. She was, you know, favoring that. It was tough. So then knowing that, I was like, well, duh. I mean, we can adjust now, you know, so that's what we did. And then obviously at state she played really well. And so then I kind of scolded her a little bit afterwards, like, you need to tell me that. Like, why would you not tell me that? So, but she worked really hard in the off season, obviously. And that's why she's hitting the ball so much better and so much further too. So that's really helping her a lot with her confidence. So.
Further and more consistent with that nice little backswing she has.
Yes.
Always within herself, and I guess that makes her the solid one, right?
Yeah, for sure. You bet. Obviously.
And she seems like a bulldog, but she also seems like a good leader in terms of with your freshmen right in between, you know, two veterans.
Yeah, she is. She's good. I mean, and Mia is pushed, but she just pushed herself because she just loves golf. She doesn't care. She finishes last on the team or first on the team. She just wants to win, and she just wants to have fun, and she loves golf. So that's good. It's good to see that. Yeah, Cheyenne's kind of like you said, bulldog. She sticks with it and doesn't let up. And then she sees Maddie being a senior, and Maddie has a lot of experience, and Mia's almost good for Maddie because Maddie gets a little upset sometimes.
Yeah.
So when she sees Mia smiling, whether Mia shoots 85 or 78, she's got a smile. Maddie's like, you know, I should just do that a little more.
You should smile more.
Yeah.
What kind of words would you describe this group as in general? I mean, it's kind of interesting when you see teams go to state. A lot of times they're dominated by one class or a senior group, and you got one of each, and they all seem to work together.
No, they just all get along really well. We've worked on that because we've had teams with drama and teams with, you know, where girls don't get along or they're sisters, or, you know, there's always something where. But this team is different because they all love each other. They do. They really all get along, and they all like each other, and they all work hard. So. It's very nice to have that, finally.
So your sectional's first in. What are you going to look for tomorrow out of all the other ones? And I guess Pius was today, but especially tomorrow out at Middleton.
Oh, yeah, I know. They're going to have a couple rounds, you know, 320s, maybe even under that. They play at Pleasant View?
Yeah.
So they'll be good. They'll do well. I can't give any predictions, but I kind of in my mind know who should make it through that. And yeah, you know, I think once we get there, once we figure out who's all there, then we'll look at the teams and we'll just kind of dissect it. Like I said, we have a little more depth. They have maybe stronger number one players, 1, 2, whatever. So we'll attack it once we figure it out.